I say Cameroon, stop the genocide in Ambazonia, yo. I am happy to be a part of this Ayaba Ni Kwa generation. This is Sheikh Agwa Marine, jamming in them feet again for I and I.
I come from this nation, a great nation, Ambazonia. I come from this nation, a great nation, Ambazonia. I come from this country, the great country, Ambazonia. Originated from the country, a great nation, Ambazonia. I say, my mommy, Ambazonia. My daddy, Ambazonia. My mommy, Ambazonia. I am proud to be Ambazonian. My daddy, Ambazonian. We have suffered from the hands of the universe. We have suffered from the hands of the Francophonie. We have suffered from the hands of the Commonwealth. We have suffered from the hands of the UN. I say, my mommy, Ambazonia. My daddy, Ambazonia. My mommy, Ambazonia. I am proud to be Ambazonian. My daddy, Ambazonian. The fire burns, houses, humans and livestock. Ethnic cleansing is all we got from the tyranny of Cameroon. I say, ethnic cleansing is all we got from the tyranny of Cameroon. Genocide is all we got from the tyranny of Cameroon. I see the cracking bones, the fire burns, houses, humans and livestock. Ethnic cleansing is all we got from the tyranny of Cameroon. I say, my mommy, Ambazonia. My daddy, Ambazonia. My mommy, Ambazonia. I am proud to be Ambazonian. My daddy, Ambazonian.
Fellow Ambazonians, good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the globe. Today, I want to talk about a particular disease cancer, or I'll call them virus, we don't plague this revolution for quite some time. And we get for confront them, look eyeball to eyeball with the evil. For ensure we will reduce the time we will take them for claim will land. For too long, I will repeat the word for the president for AGOC. Now, one of the few or the only revolution in history where traitors, collaborators, they take pride for sell their people out. She done in public the massacre for their people, they clap, they jubilate for the killing of their own people. Not only this Ambazonian revolution, you don't see them throughout the course of history. I titled this particular live video, "The Faith for Traitors and Collaborators is Sealed." It is a standard war practice. The one the way they cry, they never see anything. We don't put the reset button for this revolution. Now, a standard war practice. And I go bring una how they don't treat traitors and collaborators in the history. Historically, no be some new concept where they inject them into this revolution. We just up the game for freedom. They talk some English word severity. Hit dog hollers. Dog wey stone hit them amongst a pack of dogs. Now they cry. What una don't see? They glorified so-called black legs and traitors. What una don't see? I go bring Ambazonians to history on the fate of traitors and collaborators. The ones they even the height and how they their fate will be sealed. Not to talk of the one they will be in public. They clap, they jubilate for the genocide of their people. I go want to play something to put a proper context for what it only happened historically. Not be a new concept this. Make a play Muna listen.
Authority, the tools began to think of themselves as being on the same level as their oppressors, but they're not. During the 1930s, the Nazis were rounding up the Jews. In order to facilitate this, the Nazis selected a group of Jews to be their tools. These people would be called the Judenrat. The Judenrat were so-called local councils of Jewish leaders who were selected by the Nazis for the purpose of carrying out the Germans' policies toward the Jews in this or that enclave. The Judenrat were given the authority to have their own Jewish police operating in their areas. But of course, the only people who the Judenrat's police were allowed to exercise any authority over were other Jews. Something that doesn't get talked about is that many of the so-called capos often used brutal violence and killings to make sure that the other Jews didn't get a line. That's what the Judenrat would often do. You had Jews who were rounding up, brutalizing, and even killing other Jews on behalf of the Germans. And what happened to the Judenrat when the Nazis had rounded up the Jews and sent them off to the death camps? They told the Judenrat to go to the death camps right along with them. When their tools had served their purpose, they broke their tools. Now, there's plenty of other examples that I can name, but I think the point is made. The Europeans have a long history of taking people from among those who they oppress and then sending these hand-picked tools back among their own people to control them. Either it's done as violent opposition, as with the Judenrat, Or they send people in to tell their own people that the oppressor isn't so bad. Why, if the rest of you would just go along with the program, they would treat you as well as they're treating us.
I hope so we'll get the context for this story. Una the clap for the destruction of a people. I will bring a context for another segment. Now, don't hear about the Algerian Revolution. Another segment for which it happened historically, wait till today. They be tagged and marked inside Algeria. They call them the Harki. Their grandchildren, they are picking them. They don't carry the shame for their papa them when they participate for fight against the independence of Algeria. They call them Harki. I will bring the story also as one of the examples for the fate of traitors and collaborators and how they be treated. Even the oppressor, France, their mistreatment of the Harkis after they don't grant Algeria independence, and also the corporate punishment where the Harki be faced inside Algeria till today because they collaborate with the oppressors them to fight against their own independence. Summary execution be been a normal thing. You know, before I continue, I want to put context for this whole discussion. I want to play some video because some key people in the way, they don't strategically put them for places where they make a lot of noise. I will play Ngong Dok, alias Capo Daniel Ngong Dok. I will play a previous stance when it be day within us where it be get directives for which way revolution be. Wait it be talk then. And I will put our way to it talk now. It be very critical. I want to expose how agent did work. Wait till it be talk then. When EBC be under the control for the platform for genuine independence. And wait till it talk now under the payroll for the Prime Minister's office for like Cameroon. And they expose and will show how agent them did it work. And I'll ask you now, you continue when you continue to put light on top devil, it make you for create the effect way it kill the effect where the devil it place it be get for play. Now we shine light for that devil, one of the biggest devil they don't exist for the revolution where it constantly do your own work shamelessly. You don't get no integrity, no dignity. I want to expose way to where it talk. I don't talk because I get a couple of things for they talk for this revolution. The fate for collaborators for AMBA-REVOLUTION revolution, be it in the diaspora, be it in ground zero, wherever you did for this war, the position where you take them now, it will live for haunt you throughout. I will point out examples them for history. Europeans them, the US, the East, all over. Which will they do? During and after the wars or liberation quest, we don't get them. I get reason because you know when people they be nitty-picky, they try to create confusion. I get reason why they talk so, and I'll bring on a constant evidence. Make I go ahead for play. Man, I get a lot for really unpack and for this live video. May I play which way Ngong Dok, alias Capo Daniel. It be player when it be under the real guidance before the one buy over to the Prime Minister's office. Wait till it be the talk. Then under we guidance. And then I will play on a wait till it talk now to show the direct operation for an agent, and then I'll ask Una. So when we call it and coin me, say a collaborator and a traitor, we'll get a reason. So make a pull out this, and then I share with you the talk, and I'll put now with you the talk now. If you critical mona, they see how put it switch sides.
This fine and fellow black legs. Now me sense passing around camp can talk for now. All my black legs them who na for ground zero and abroad. Una welcome. When I see the Nyango, this fine Ambazonia gear where they be done making a minister on a delegate of communication for La Republic. Una see very well. Now eat this before the one go kunkumai some for inside Njikwa. Una no say as we don't liberate Ambazonia for all liberated area. That means say for place them we don't drive out all colonial administrator, due, SDU, and mayors them way La Republic do want impose them for inside Ambazonia. For those area them, they don't begin the push now na Ambazonia and they give them position where they no be done the game before for we because they be see we like slave. Now we people them like this Njeme where they don't appoint Benjamin Beki. Now they don't begin take that position the way we be left for francophones them.
It can't for still tell now the role. I said we play that audio for now forget the context. The likes of a Tanganji, the likes of this type of woman, the way a gong dog you talk about them when he head be still straight. Now the Yodun rot than this. The Tanganjis, the Zion Gutes, the Mafani Musonges, and the rest. Now the Yodun rot amongst with this. The same card, the game way Europeans don't always play them. Now, even they don't teach the Republic of Cameroon to play the same game on us. Who listen?
Big man, you know, fall for that mistake. Black legs. Dear black leg. Now, Bekin Jemedis, when I see the video, where they appointed it glad, while La Republic it massacre our people them. When I see how they dance, it be the get joy. They had today, we say they don't compromise them. So make all una company of black legs international, local black legs, make una understand say una country name na die. La Republique du Cameroon. Now number 10 installment upon installment. I don't know whether they install the SDO and the DO them in the enter. They install them in the enter. Now 10 times they come to install them in the enter. See them presenting DO for who? For grass. After they don't kill our people them, send them all running inside bushes. They come to make this drama. Would tell all black legs, all collaborators, 99 days for a thief, 1 day for a owner. We don't break the back for the armored vehicle. We no will get no place for hide on our head again. We don't hear very well. Black legs. So, dear black leg, any black leg way they go carry if we put an inside armor car again. Say the one go begin make this drama to cover up the killing of our people. Understand say a country name na die. Any black leg way na you the show place where Amber boy the day. They give intelligence for La Republic. They help their military. You be guilty as the La Republic, their military themselves. So your name na die. Dear.
Okay. That was when Ngong, if they under the right footing, the soil for the revolution, where it defeat revolutionaries before you want to be corrupted by the Prime Minister's office, Dion Gute's office. When I hear if now stands that now position that we don't always get them within the AGOC and the ADF. No be a new concept. Now going to be announced them so when I hear. And the stance that will take them, will not the twist talk, we go up, the calm down. Will be straight on what we talk. You way you cause the death of Upikindem, the burning of Mama Api, the killing of Upikindem. You way you point people the house in the Bombona. That one of the fate we will seal them for this revolution. We code of conduct. Where it did, even for the international bodies of Red Cross, it be clear. We don't put the code of conduct out there. It did for the official bodies, our international bodies out. We get an ADF code of conduct. If you are caught within the revolution, caught exposing or performing acts of treason, your fate is sealed. Nangong, he talk. Okay. Make a comeback. I want to show Nangong in position now. Nangong in position this, where he claim. So the action we carry on according to the code of conduct for this war. It attack those policies now. We don't hear a voice. We don't hear what we talk. Okay, my play which we going down. It put that out. And then I go back as he claim. I want to show now what way it mean for play double side. Or we talk say somebody consistently will be implanted for destroy this revolution. The role with the plan. We'll use certain words. We'll use measured words and we'll mean what we talk. Okay, now I position this now. Make sure I want to share them for now. This video will be now una be patient to follow it where it go because it be necessary to put context for this revolution. Okay, just give me a minute, make a set the stage before we will talk about it. Okay. Now here with the way it talk now. And in defense for traitors and collaborators, in defense of them. Now listen.
The picture of those boys who were killed in Gaza, make sure you believe in your heart that they are indeed blacklegs. Because every evidence is there for you if you can investigate to do your work, know that they are not blacklegs. Even when they were killing them, one of them was refusing the allegations against them. The AMBA-REVOLUTION-HIT, if you execute somebody publicly, you have an obligation to show publicly that that person is guilty. They have failed to do so. We have established that those boys were being targeted because they have a problem with one girl that they call Odelia. So,
okay. Now, because he tried to taint the AMBA-REVOLUTION-HIT and the ADF, he tried to taint them, to dirty them. Okay, I did put context, particularly for you. I get the reason because he try to put a certain narrative out. After don't tell fighters they stop for fight, you don't expose fighters and they kill them. You don't need for back the try to convert fighters. I mean, they go for DDR. You can't pretend tell and say the fight. I want to ask Ambazonians them. If you say get dark forces, we say dark force a match. I get dark forces. He tell fighters to stop for fight, but he claims he get 85 for the revolution. When I see the confusion with he create them for this revolution, nobody claims that we don't get anything. They don't get anything for do. Say they don't be black legs. I want to put context. Put stand for you in particular. I know why I did specifically because he don't get the voice for this revolution where it come out from the AMBA-REVOLUTION-HIT, ADF. It leech off from the AMBA-REVOLUTION-HIT and the ADF. It use that voice for create confusion. That's why I always go for the juggler. I go now for the juggler for attack the core element where the Republic Cameroon use it now for disrupt the internal politics of this revolution. Okay, we don't hear which way he don't talk. Oh, come now. Now, when I hear what we talk about black legs, he claim now so those ones will be innocent. Okay, my pull up this video. When I will hear
the black leg community that we are.
When I will hear somebody when the network where the Prime Minister Dion Gote, Atanga Ponji, and the so-called elites, them way we don't know who they make them elites. Now a gang of bandits. Now the Yordan rot amongst we. They don't put them. When I hear how they talk about Atanga, they say no problem, they know. Now those are called the Yordan rot. I first plan for that for giving a context for the kind of people the way we fight amongst. He don't claim say those people them Ngong Dog don't claim to those people them. They don't get anything for do. They know they know be collaborators or traitors. Now, when I go hear how the part of the network, it don't come out and it be attest openly. Say, it cry. Say they don't take out part of their network. I want to know why they cry. Because they don't see their fate. Their fate don't be sealed. I've always talk from Ambazonia and I say, we get time for hand as Ambazonians. Now land, we need to go nowhere. Now territory. We get time. Real revolutionaries, we need to think about the flesh. The point I say, even if we die, that spirit of liberation will continue. Instead of land. Then I say we'll get time for hands. And I want to talk on one thing. I go play certain things. We don't make it very clear. We go fish out all these people, then whether you hide for side for this war, we go fish una out and una get a price for pay. Make us start now for use this video for debunk the spokesperson for the Prime Minister's office, Ngong Dok Kapo Daniel, where it circle the bandwagon for cover up like the Republic Cameroon, it crimes them. As una say for Babanki. Una say it try for if he work don't be ever since now for taint the AGOC and the ADF. Bad name. For smear we destroy the AGOC because now they pillar that for this revolution. Now the job that they don't give me ever since for doing. You don't claim say it almost talks to it. The fate for black let be sealed. It come out. It claim say the public execution for black legs or that one will catch him. And even if it's all black because it get a different connotation, but traitors and collaborators will catch him. It claims say they don't get anything for do as far as committing the act of treason and treachery for land be concerned. Make a play video way. The part of the network be confirmed. Say it feel pain. They don't take out part of our network to disprove this spokesperson for the Republic of Cameroon, the Prime Minister's office, Ngong Dok Kapo Daniel.
Because actually, the two people that are being killed, I am actually touched because I am among the black leg community. That
okay, I will break this thing down slowly and steadily. Who follow?
We are working in collaboration with the forces of law and order to.
So now here, Kapo Daniel can talk, say they don't get anything for do. But now part of that network is, they don't come out openly. It attest, say that part of that network that. And I don't talk so one thing. We don't lose camps. We don't lose, we call generals them. We don't lose commanders them. We don't lose materials. Nobody from La Republic Cameroon, their network. Now within we, and a part of that network this. The ones who they execute them, they be in the heart for we call defense administrative body. They be in the heart of it. One of the operations and will be that operation. It will be blown apart. Now that part of that network that it caused we lost a commander, top commander from Bui military district, where we go out for assist in that operation. They puncture the operation, set like the Cameroon military, they penetrate me before even act. Now part of that network that. Now it be deeply rooted. No be some thing we will talk like saying we grab na straws. It be deeply rooted. We don't take a good retrospect for this revolution to figure out whose side the weakness is the commodity. We don't set a precedence. Not before like Ambazonian revolution is started. I will show now examples. I don't show now. Now the part of the network is where they cry. But ma broke this, ma analyze this audio, this video.
share information. We are on social media to denounce this. We send information every time to the United Nations and all international organizations concerned to decry these atrocities.
So the party of black legs, they descend what for international bodies to decry atrocities. Nobody atrocity will like really come to cause them for people like this one. Nobody this kind of atrocities them. Might put context for them. Nobody this kind of atrocities where you talk about them. Nobody want them. So them are picking day with the killer. Nobody want that they show them. I want to find them are picking the way they put them, where the terrorists and kill them. They need to talk about the one them. Nobody want to talk about them. Nobody want to talk about them. That things where they support them. Nobody want them. Nobody want them. That them be directly responsible for these deaths. Not them. He called himself the Chief Black Leg, a celebrated group of traitors and people they commit treason for land. He talk about that one. They talk and say, we will fight for self-defense. You know what? When I see a face, I want to show my face. When I see a face, and then when I see the fear waiting for a face, see fear for a face, you never see anything. Now go back. We'll continue to listen to it.
We are on TV and radio to denounce them. And when such a thing happens and we realize that one of us that will always come out to decry such things, the way we have been killed. This is not the first one, Mr. Seth Allen Otto. We have black legs that have been buried alive in Moyoka.
Now, yeah, no. What are they here? They get network within the Amazonian struggle. All these people, they will rise up on that fateful day. All these people, they will rise up on that fateful day. They will rise up for waiting. All these people, they will rise up now for waiting. So you think say they be stupid. You think say will know the hurt. Look at a nation. Look at a nation. Look at what they are going through. Look at the pain of our people. You stand openly in public. You go against the will of the people. You smash their cries, their struggle openly in public. You undermine with pain the slow genocide for people. Look at what people will they kill them. Now people than this will they kill them. You make mockery of we. Now picking than this will they slaughter them. You stand, you laugh at us. Now people than this will fight for them, for prevent this carnage. You make a mockery of us. I want to tell you something, Amazonians. Since we game to fight this revolution and to fight the enemy, how many more villages they don't burn? How many more people don't raise them? Now, because of the defense of motherland, it prevent the enemy to continue to do what you don't do one. So, when I see this 1-2 targeted burning of houses, then now the job for these people in that. Now they work that. What you don't see, we'll go ahead. And nobody here they openly admit Ben Gong Dok can he claim say for put a context for defend the Republic of Cameroon and for create for try to smear the revolution. He talks nobody they don't get anything to do with what was going on for land, for identify them, like people them. Those guys and that network for they because the death of a soldier. Then. Me personally, I be coordinator for both. We lost one major soldier when they be go down for work together with the mother base. We lost the hit will come before one even get the planification. It caused the death of a lot of soldiers. Then now that ring will dismantle them small. When I see the face, when I see stress, distress, because it don't read, you don't see the handwriting for which it come, it before them. We don't talk say no hiding place, no day for them for the war. Not before inside ambassador or territory. They never did our center for inside territory, they glad no, they jubilate. There is a day and a time that we are coming in that DDR center. We go off route now. We get time for ourselves. We get time for ourselves. We get time for ourselves. Don't worry.
Because they collaborated with the forces of law and order.
They collaborated with the force of law and order to commit this. To commit this act. To kill people them. When they talk, you make me understand, put context for everything. That their work this. That their collaboration this. Now wait till they do this for people. This one them for their face. When I look at their faces them, when I mark them, we talk that it is not a joke. There will be no truth and reconciliation for Ambazonia. There will never be any truth and reconciliation for Ambazonia. It will never happen. The things that we talk. Now wait. This is their handwork. Now they're this. Now their handwork this. This is their handwork. When we put them for public, they execute them. The people in there amongst we. The ones say hit dog hollers. The ones the way they even for diaspora, they make noise about them. Now their job that for destroy this revolution. We become after everybody. This battle, it will be fought across the world. No, no, so. When Amazon be free, no matter where you hide, what you go do will create them to find owner. When you talk, they think say when we declare war, if I will take back motherland, will take homeland, they make a mockery of we. What's how they? So when they make certain proclamations now for tell people, so if you even think about to do it with this people they do them, think twice. You want to be joke. This one now will fight to preserve the future for Ambazonia. We'll go ahead.
I don't want to go political.
Justement, enfin, c'est un véritable dilemme, Robert Kedia. En même temps, on demande de donner, de collaborer avec les forces de défense. Yes. Et de l'autre côté, il y a ce sort-là qui est réservé à tout cela.
Yes,
on se trouve véritablement le citoyen.
And that's why, no, we have citizens that are neutral, they carry on their normal life, but they are endangered when the forces of law and order meet with these terrorist guys, they are endangered. They
are endangered. No worry.
Talking about those that have taken it as job to collaborate and give the information note and note.
So you get people then, traitors and collaborators, it confirm them for front all Namuna here. When we sort them out, we don't talk say according to the code of law we exist now for land. In wartime, you don't talk people take like a job now. Me and Amazon embrace themselves because we'll get summary executions coming up in the future. As long as you are confirmed as somebody don't aid and abet the enemy for cause the death of people then, we'll put you under summary execution. And the use this word specifically because I ain't gong dog. It come for try for challenge that word say they use summary execution. And I will bring you the context for which way it mean. and why it apply for this current institution we did it. It be backed by law, because those are those exemptions during the period of war. I'll go ahead. He said they take it as a job for cause the death of the soldiers. They take them as a job for undermine with people that apply that plea. They take it as a job for continue to nail with people inside prison. They take it as a job. Now see in face how stressful it be. We'll go ahead. So the ones where they talk, both for diaspora and for ground one, ground zero, and these are collaborators. When they talk, you are public admittance and admission. Say, put a way they strategically target for destroy this revolution. We go fight on that. We go fight on that till the last man standing.
When you see the military going and attacking an AMBA camp and arresting many of them, they do not just know where the camp is.
Okay. Una di here, no? Una di here. They don't just know where the camp is. Now them, with that link where I talk always my video. Now that umbilical cord this, where it tie with maintain oppression. When we don't tell, we don't knock the doors of Boya. We fight right inside Boya. Now the network this, now the umbilical cord of oppression this. Now the network this way, it lead to the destruction and the death of most of the valiant soldiers, the heroes for land. This is a vermin. This one not carnage. I mean, how do you put yourself out in public to say that you are fighting against the people who are fighting for their own liberation? And you stand in public and to you is a pride. You just seal your fate. Don't talk so get time for Hannah. When you take a lesson a joke, they prop una up. When they do any time when they pick any collaborator or traitor, then it's a standard war practice. They don't go do an hiding. They go put now public. It will be public execution. It confirm and admitted network day. They don't dismantle the AD. They don't dismantle camps. They don't cause the death of a lot of soldiers. Then valiant soldiers. Then when they be hit to this call, I want to understand. Valiant soldiers. Then when they be hit to this call, they be hit to this call. We want freedom. Valiant soldiers, when they be hit to this call, they sit down, gather them skin. Now here the operator admit, their fate be sealed. We know they talk plenty. Now the code of conduct for war, he openly admit. The one that can talk, the naysayer, they can say, na be sure say, na till it happened that, this is that. When they openly hear, they admit them. Say when they hear, say they go hit some particular camp, na how it happened. Ambazonia, we no want prolong the suffering for people them. We go root out this element them inside we. Both the diaspora and on ground zero. We go root them all out. Prepare for them. We don't up the game. Now one step higher. And but not the first revolution, not the first revolution this way. The stance we take and they go. We take a difficult stance from the AGOC and ADF perspective. Because we mean business for free land. When we take out gendarme them, some people they apologize for the Republic of Cameroon. They beg. The president stands and say, we'll do I will do more. Now the one come around who can't find the path for follower. They or the follower, they can't match ball. We don't take this stance and this position. You when you think or you day inside, go report yourself or will fight or will command them. Tell them I don't talk ever since. If you want to cleanse yourself, because even if you back out now, no matter how long you run, if you be identified, if they can't judge in the long run, the final say you will participate in the collaboration and the killing of our people then. You don't go free. Even after the revolution. The way if we do now to work with the soldiers then, make we get all this network And one we want to be very clear from the AGOV standpoint, ADF standpoint, we don't increase the intelligence unit for forces them. We talk now for other nationalist forces who will work with us, increase, double and triple your intelligence network, move pull out this dirt inside we. And we don't talk. For carry for them, when they pick this kind one for carry for them, openly confirms that they will execute them for carry for. They will read their crimes and they put them for four corners, they execute them. We don't change the trajectory game and we know the play. You find how they say hit dog hollers. They hit the dog, they holler. And they openly come out, they confess, and they openly come out, admit nothing how they do one. Truth not always hide. Time to vindicate the truth. Move ahead. Not here.
And the when it is the function and the duty of what is called today the black legs that they give information. And
right here.
Today I am hurt because little or nothing is done by our elite. I will not say
the L is not a Yudun rot. You are a foot soldier for Yudun rot. But they be out for destroy we. They aid and abet, marry their crime. They aid and abet the genocide of Ambazonians. Their punishment. They don't commit treason for land. No matter how long the war take, even after the war, we'll come after them all. The ones that think that they show in their comfort zone. You look, they always talk, say, when human being don't know yourself, not till when you meet a situation, then you understand the other pathway that exists inside you. We don't talk openly. All we already participate for the slaughtering of our people. None of them will go free. None of them will go free. We'll get special budget for come after una. Una will let the Harkis for Algeria. We'll not go spare any of una. Una will let that Nazi collaborators. Una will let Nazis, they will hunt them globally, reach for Argentina and Chile. Till today, 75 years and counting. They see hunt them. Now, I fake that no sealer. Ma go ahead, you might talk more here, the attest.
The government. I know why I'm not saying the government. I know why I'm not saying the military. But I take this opportunity to call our elite, especially those in Southwest, and I'll call their name. The former Prime Minister Peter Mafani Musonge and the present Prime Minister in the Southwest. And in the Northwest, I'll call on Payengo Francis and of course His Excellency Minister Paul Atanganji to look at the situation.
I be play on that audio. Now a system that way they don't always use them. Like people can copy well from the French book. Use your kind to go after una. They apply on the top level. Now they couple than this and the private soldiers them, they use them to fight we to maintain the state of operation. We'll go ahead.
Of those black legs that we are working in collaboration to ensure that this comes to an end.
Now you know that they further attest their network where they exist. So extract them, they execute them. We need to do with any apologies. We need to do any apologies. Now then they cost this for people. Now then they cost this for people. Now then they cost this debt for people. Now then it cost this one. I want to put context so everything we talk. You get the context. I want to put a sian. When we talk, we make sure so we get it be very clear. We heroes. Not them, cause a lot of them need to die. Not them. So when we want to go after them, hit dog hollers. Anybody. Now litmus test this for those ones in where they come. For think say they go undermine we. The ones that they abroad. May they continue. Move ahead.
Secondly, I would like also to take this opportunity to talk to the Norwegian embassy or ambassador.
Okay, move face this point where they bring up. When vermin, I call it, I'll be sorry, I'll go that low, wasted mass of protoplasm. And you know, sometimes they wait some kind of anger to come off your skin where you use some kind of word you know already. And I will talk. When it comes to, I call them a waste of human beings. I think it'd be better me at that, not even born you, that will create this type of betrayal for the world to see.
Here present. It has nothing to do with the government. It's the decision of the people and the civilian of the Northwest and Southwest region. And I'm telling them, they know that Cho Ayaba is the one giving all these orders of atrocity, and they are keeping it in their country. We will move in front of their embassy and let the ambassador explain to us why they are.
You know, we don't hear this talk. We go wait for our side. The people the way they perpetrate the genocide for people then. When I go for Ayaba Cho Ido as he talk, when I go there with the way when I come off today, when I go for Ayaba Cho in front house. We be confront my minister, right? They call now as Somo on our way where we come for Belgium. We running out. Bring una come. Una see it talk with panic. Say they'll go from Belgium. You know, the funniest thing is that when stupidity, you know, it be exposed, you know, they get how they call them. Go for the Belgium embassy, not go for Belgium embassy. Go for the US embassy. Go for the British embassy. Go for all embassies inside Yaoundé. Protest. You will make the case clearer. You will make the case clearer. Go protest. You will make the case clearer. At times, somebody they feel like say the Westerners don't know where to go on for territory. Now you say chief they see go fall in the right place for things that will come to fruition. Go protest, create inconvenience for them. You go help the case. Now then they go shoot up on top of this case for independence for we. For us the root cause of what will go on. You go make the case clearer. Go protest for front the embassy. Come for front of houses them to play with the state. Come for them. Then you go see the stuff we will be made of. But I tell you one thing, you go make the job easier to facilitate the independence. Go protest those front embassies, those places there. You think say they be naive about what they go on. You go make the case clearer. You think why like come 7 years I'm counting. Why you think they never yet organized attack upon you and the rest? They never yet organized. You think that this small psychological threat you create about face. You think you go fighting with a young man. You be picking where you don't know what you do. Oh, you find yourself on the very wrong part of life. Openly shit up for public say I be black leg. I the helpful clap. Show me the key, keep my brother them. For that quest for independence. Let me make a story clear. They don't listen to this case, Amazonian case, during the era for Trump. They don't listen them. They don't bring them for how they call it, for congressional hearing. If you don't know, with 4-star general talk about the situation. You think say why they be stopped? Why they be stopped like why they suspend like come for AGOA? Why? You think say, oh, some of people they be stupid. Why they be moved like come for AGOA? Why America be stop military cooperation with Liberia Cameroon? Why? You think they don't know case? Why? You see how when small brains, Mukenge brains, what know Mukenge, they talk, they don't know the dynamic of the discourse. I will put context for this thing, will put them to get broad understanding. You think, say, one day you go protest for help or case further, go for front those embassies, they all put. No, not only end for front and Norwegian embassy, go across. You think, say, I think upon they don't divide that two for you don't use them because it go backfire. But one will do I will wait to protest for our house them for outside for diaspora. Will you wait una? Will you wait una? Export your black like them. They want them for diaspora. Bring them from our houses them. You think say we lead a banana republic for country, we be state lawless like the Cameroon. Bring them. Make sure say you take them when I go march for all embassy, not only for Norwegian embassy. We did for US, we did for Canada, we did for Belgium, we did for how to call them UK across. Make sure you march for every embassy. Let me sort it all out. No Norwegian embassy. Go for all. Think you can't talk small. It does. It shows you don't even know the dynamics of what we are talking about. You'll be used like a couple for ground. Your balls that are they were the biggest group them. Why don't you never organize, galvanize people that we can march to those places them? If they think you'll create a positive effect for them, why you never do them? If you go create a positive effect, other than a crook, big time crook, they don't organize and do them. If you go create, but they know very well, say they dare do them. So go for those embassies for march today. They go address this issue and go be counterproductive for them and like go to Cameroon. But if you want help, we for push who case for that, go protest for we beg. We not go protest. We not go protest. We not go do them. We beg we not go other embassies, they go protest for them. Then we not come for houses there, for house them. For diaspora, as you talk, because you don't look at when I see a face, when I see fear for a face, when I see fear for a face, you never start. We never start. We just start. You hear no? You never start for fear. We don't just start at the cleanup operations from within. Oh yeah.
Keeping such citizens. The act was not taken today. It was not taken tomorrow because we are still waiting for Cameroonians of the Northwest and Southwest in Norway to have the authorization to march in front of his house. Immediately.
May the Cameroonians of the Northwest and Southwest see a face. According to you, he talk the shake so he talk something will be serious. Would you wait?
They have that authorization to march in front of his house. Us here in Cameroon will march in front of the embassy. Let them explain to us if maybe it's because the life of Negroes don't matter to them.
You know, some talk they were when you see person will be extremely stupid because you use the word Negroes don't matter to them. Are they not Negroes killing other Negroes? Who is that about Cameroon? Are they not Negroes? The soldiers they say I'm not Negroes, eh? You do one go cry, go back, go white man, or the life of Negroes don't matter to Negroes. You people are killing us. You are slaughtering us. And the life of Negroes don't matter. You know, you just use word way in like I don't know what Komoda was in Negroes. I don't know what Komoda what. According to you, don't use some big word way mean something way carry way dog. Coward. Scum. The bottom of the bottom. I know if you understand, well, the humans in the way, you know, during the era for slave trade, Harriet Tubman, if you use a gun for move slaves and from some camps and plantations and send them for freedom. Now that kind of this will be very comfortable in that enslavement. But your feet don't be sealed. If you get comfortable people when they want to stay in slavery, they need to border the ecosystem for freedom. But you come out for undermining people, for the killing of people, the burning of houses, the dismantling and killing of valiant soldiers. Your fate don't be sealed. You come out openly confess, admit, so now get a network. Go ahead.
That they keep a citizens that give order and people are being brutally killed and they don't say anything. That
and you and your gang don't cause the death of people. Now the come is this when don't cause some people tied and killed. This is what people have been doing. This is your handwork. Now your handwork this. Now on a handwork this. I'd always come back for this one. Picking where you be the chop. Now your handwork this. Now be directly responsible for the murder and massacre, the slow genocide of we people. When a fate don't be sealed. You the shake now waiting. In the panic, they go to make the Uden rod, they head for the Uden rod them. They will say when the time they reach, they will put their head chopper off. And we can discuss on the haki for Algeria. Wait till it happen with them. And they bring history, when I know. I think so they play.
That is my information primordial that I want to pass to the two to these two the elite and of course the embassy and its ambassador. Coming back,
you pass it to the embassy and its ambassador as if the crisis. You think say you know past them. You think say you know past them. One can inform them. Oh.
Now to the situation at hand, when we look at all this, we will politicize it. But I want to be very honest.
See your face. Cheap shot. Look your face. How can a human being, a man, sit and connive with people that are killing your own kind? Your own people questing and crying and yearning for freedom. You openly sit and you are celebrating the death of our people. This is why you are celebrating. This is it. You call yourself bonafide black leg. You undermine the cry of our people. You undermine this. A nation. How can you, in your rightful mind, look at what they have been doing to our people? Look, this is what our people have been going through. This is it. The torturing of our students. Look at how they rob our people in mud. Look at them. Look. And this is what someone comes and collaborates with the enemy and say it's okay. And you put your face out and you are talking that it's okay for us to undergo this type of treatment. From a brutal regime slowly committing genocide in our land. Those who never knew about the sound of a gun, they pick up guns to protect the burning of their housing, the killing of their children. They prevent the burning of their mothers in homes. You comfortably create a network. You are showing the house of those people that are protecting their people to be killed. And you are so happy that you are doing that. Let's go ahead.
The option of the head of state is not war.
Listen to what he's saying. These are the ones circling the bandwagon to protect or to sanitize genocide in our land. Orbia came out on the tarmac for one of his chiefs, say he got shut down this thing in 3 weeks. I said, if the United States of America, they remove, suspend like Cameroon from AGOA, we are the biggest source for means for a country for promote the economy, for sell the goods without tariffs. They suspend them. Why? That because of Amazonian crisis. Recently, they extend, they had temporary protection status for Amazonians in South America because of the carnage will like come to cause for people. Now this small Mukenge, he thinks he will lecture the world on how to go about business. He thinks he don't know. Call himself celebrated black leg.
Option of the head of state is dialogue, and he has always continued with dialogue. Now, when we see army in the field,
so dialogue now by dispatching a Betty Bulu terrorism. Now be a dialogue this. I want to ask this Sumbu. Now be a dialogue this. This is dialogue. Now dialogue this. Now it is. Now dialogue this. Right? This is the dialogue of who you are talking about. Young man, you don't call curse for the next generations to come for your life, for your family. You don't call curse upon your entire generation to come to the tent. What should you do?
the president of the republic does not have the power to stop armies in the field. The integrity of the nation is under threat. Some people want to create a country thereby dividing the republic. And the
make her come and tell this young man what did he talk about. One will continue to sell this fallacy for this nonsense. We put out the talk.
If you're asking my personal opinion to keep Cameroon one must be divisible. Because it's a cliche that Cameroon is one and indivisible, because it's not true. Culturally, we are divisible. Language-wise, we are divisible. The law-wise, we have inherited that. So anybody who says Cameroon is one and indivisible is a fallacy. And so we would have to handle that issue very squarely and objectively. And that's what I call the truth. The truth must prevail. There is no doubt that there are people of both sides, that cherish their heritage. And the only way of keeping Cameroon together is to respect the respective heritages that we do have.
That answers this buffoon point. Go ahead.
military have taken an oath of service to preserve the integrity of Cameroon. So the military.
Is this how they preserve the integrity of a nation? Young man, is this how they preserve the integrity of a nation? Is this how they preserve the integrity of a nation? By committing slow genocide of our people? Is this how they preserve the integrity of a nation? I just have to make sure I put context in what we are talking about. Young man. You get it? I just want to make sure that I put context in what we are talking about. You get me? Is this how they preserve a nation? Let me come to show you this. I want to ask this young man whether this is how they preserve a nation. I want to put some context for which we will talk. Is this how they preserve a nation? I want to ask you, is this how they preserve a nation? Is this how a nation is being preserved? This is how they preserve a nation, right? This is how they preserve a nation. This torture, university students, no respect, no disregard. This is the preservation of your nature, of the nation, right? This is how they preserve a nation, right? Torture, wanton abuse, killing, murder, massacre, burning of people in houses, even to picking where eat the chop, no consent. You slaughter them. The day on top you pan for chop, no consent. See, this is how he was born to die. And this is what this hoodlum is defending. Is this how they preserve a nation? This is...
are there to preserve the integrity, and nobody can stop them. That is their job. They have sworn an oath to protect their integrity. No president or in which country will come and tell the military that, oh, abandon the fight for the integrity of the nation and allow different people to take divide the country.
Yes,
Cameroon is... We don't belong to that entity. And you will not stop it. See a face. When I see pain to a face. You know when they read your crime, you know what will come for you. When they talk with panic, you know your fate. And you know what will come on you. According to me, psychologically, because you already panic, it come out for can try to create some psychological scare. See, you no come for me. And my network of black legs, where I test see they exist. Okay?
Justement, ce sentiment-là, certaines personnes voient en la présence des forces de défense un peu comme une force d'occupation, alors que nous sommes bien en territoire camerounais. L'armée doit se déployer partout.
Yes, the military is everywhere to protect the integrity of the nation.
Which nation are you talking about? Which integrity? Is this how they preserve the integrity of a nation? You are defending the slaughtering of our people. You are defending this. This is what you are defending. You are defending this, right? Okay.
Now, those that are pick up arms, that have their illusion that they are in their own republic.
Yeah, according to you, an illusion. We are in our own republic. Young man, you know your fate. You have sealed your fate. You openly attest that you were committing treason. You openly attest that you have a network of collaborators. We're coming for you.
They are the ones
that has caused the death of our people, the murder, the slaughtering of our people. You openly attest. You know your fate. You seal your fate.
That the forces of law and order are forces of the French Republic and that they should not come to their country. But this, now Cameroon is still one and indivisible. And
by who? No matter you talk, you articulate, see your face. You go talk, you go stress. The fact that you talk and you scream and you shout, it doesn't change the fact. You are living an illusion. It's a fallacy. We don't belong together. It's just like mixing water and oil. It's just like mixing water and oil. You create a network and you are drinking off from our blood. And you are happy. That madness has not started there.
The military is there. I still repeat it and I still say it again.
So the fact that you repeat it and you are stressing and saying again. Psychology 101. This is scary. This is scary to him. The house cleansing is scary to him. They thought they will keep on drinking our blood, feeding off from our people's blood. They thought it's gonna be a full. He said they are taking a full-time job. And now by so eliminating those who have been pointing our people that have been massacred and murdered, and there's a slow genocide happening in our territory, by us starting to dismantle it, is taking away their job.
President of the Republic does not have the powers to tell military that have sworn an oath to preserve the integrity of this nation that they should leave from there and go back to the barrack. He does not have that power.
So who has the power? Who has the power? He lives by decree. He lives by decree, and he goes by decree. So let's follow through. He says he doesn't have the power. So he's with Bia making those decisions.
Taken an oath to preserve the integrity of the nation.
When he stressed the integrity, according to he's really like, those are signs of fear. Those are signs of fear. That's what's coming on.
The option of the president of the republic is based on dialogue. Is
this dialogue? Is this dialogue? Is this what they call dialogue? Oh, okay.
On dialogue. We've had the Grand National Dialogue and we are still dialoguing, and dialogue is in progress.
By the way, I want to ask our people, what are they dialoguing about? What are they dialoguing about? Because it says that we don't have a right of self-determination. What are they dialoguing about? As he is screaming and saying, oh,
we still talk, the government still talk with all Cameroonians.
Which government? And what are they talking? They're talking about, they're dialoguing about what? If there was no issue, what are they dialoguing about?
Home or and abroad, to ensure that they drop their arms. We should not come here and make the normal civilian to think of the Northwest and Southwest, to think that the president of the republic.
We are Amazonians, we are not Northwest and Southwest. You are a disgrace to the grassfield people.
Option is war, and they are caught now in between the army and the terrorist guys. We should definitely.
So he calls us terrorists. Follow through.
Denounce this and look at the reality today. Look at those two gentlemen that decided to serve the nation, because
serve the nation by exposing our freedom fighters to be killed. But some people were saying that they were innocent, right? Some people were saying they were innocent. Where are they? When these so-called collaborators and traitors, they cannot put their story together. This is what happens. The truth is exposed. Go ahead.
Mr. Serge Aleoto, when I talk about this black leg, I want to be very, very clear. The military today, they have their salary. And when they die, what happened? The forces of law, they have their other advantages that they take care of their family. Secondly, the separatists that have picked up arms.
So we should put this into proper context. These particular irregular forces of the Republic of Cameroon amongst us, they are combatants. And when we catch combatants, we execute them. They are combatants. Let's understand and get it very clear. I put context to this so that people should get it and understand. It's a normal war, standard practice in any war. There are irregular forces fighting us. And he's one of those couple, one of the lieutenants.
Mr. Serge Aleoto, when they die, they have their criminal terrorist brother that take ransom, they take care of their children. We saw one separatist fighter that was in Boya that had millions because his husband was a separatist. But us.
Okay, so when he uses the word separatist, I want our people to put context in this whole thing. He uses the word separatist. Are we terrorists or separatists? Because there are two different connotations. He talks of when one of our fighters fall, we take care of the fighter's family. It shows we don't leave our soldiers behind. We do our utmost best to even do something for them. Because it's a collective struggle. Let's listen to what he's saying.
That we have devoted our lives as black
to become,
as they call us, to collaborate
as traitors and collaborators in the genocide of their people, and traitors and collaborators in the slaughtering of their people. They take it as a full-time job and they are boasting of it. So don't you come talking crap to us when they meet their doom, when they meet their maker. Because we make it very clear. We have lost genuine freedom fighters because of this vermin amongst us.
With the forces of law and order, when we die, what happened? 2 have been killed yesterday because they collaborated with the forces of law.
You listen to him stressing.
Yes. What happened to their children? What happened to their family? But those are people that are devoted to serve the nation in that capacity.
To serve the oppressive force, the genocidaires, in the capacity of exposing them as aiding and abetting the genocide of their own people. That is a crime. I'll keep on reading it.
And I call on those elite I've called their name to look into this situation of those that have decided to collaborate, because it's very dangerous for us. Look at me.
That is the price you pay for being a traitor. They will drop you like a bag of potatoes. I'll bring a very good example of what I keep on calling haki, what happened in Algeria for your kind. I'll show you what is going to happen to you. Where is Namber? Where is he? Running. That's the fate that people are going to pay. I bet all of them will cause the death of our soldiers. They're not going to go free.
When I come here, I denounce this guy, Mr. Search Aloto. Have you ever imagined to see me? I'm from Dok, where no pity is dead, where General Sago and the rest they are. Imagine me in that field.
Okay. He knows his fate.
Like I just go to Dok now. But it's because of the duty I've decided that I'll work to denounce them.
I'll work in collaborating in the slaughtering of your people. That is his crime. He openly attests what he is doing. Let's keep this going.
So all those that have taken this decision, let them ensure that they are secured to an extent.
When the oppressor uses its tool, it breaks it. They'll dispose you like a toilet tissue. You think you are doing good to who? You are not useful to them. You are only useful to them as long as they keep you useful. You are useful to them how? If you have not learned. You are only useful to them as long as they decide you are useful. When you become useless, they drop you like a tissue. You think they're gonna cover you? Where are you gonna find yourself? Amongst us, the people you sold out. You have no life. The little trinkets that they're giving you, you think that's going to give you eternal life? Go ahead.
Continue with the further dialogue to ensure that this crisis comes to an end.
What are they dialoguing about? I keep on asking my question. What is the dialogue about? That's a question that's a multi-million-dollar question. Like, what is the dialogue about? A people abused, denigrated. They call us cockroaches in our land. They call us foreigners in our land. They want to destroy us. And you sit, walk with them. Create the sham name of dialogue. How many dialogues have they had? Where has he gone to? When fools like this keep on believing in that particular state, then you can know the state of his mind.
We'll denounce our brothers. And I will say this, Mr. Seshalaoto. When I want to say it, I don't know those that are looking at us, they'll consider it as tribalism or whatsoever. They will analyze.
This is their talking point. Talking about now, he's trying to bring the tribalism card. Listen to him.
Their own way, but I am saying it in my own way. Mr. Seshalaoto.
Because of the small mindset that you have. This is our people. Look, this is what we are fighting to protect and preserve the future generation. Miseducation, menticide. When you come to a point, it's better not to be educated and you maintain your common sense. I mean, not to be miseducated and you maintain your common sense. than to be miseducated. This is what I call the menticide of a generation, the destruction of a generation. The card of Northwest, Southwest that I've always played, now they bring down when I used to say that, we used to tell our Ambazonians that this element of county by county, it was well structured and programmed to create this type of situations. We fought hard as nationalists. We fought extremely hard as nationalists. And I would say this, one of my able sisters from Bui, the state of Bui, connected with me. I was talking about, oh, boy, people are suffering, oh, this, that, and you bring peace to Bui. I said, I am a nationalist. I am not a tribalist. What hurts someone in Tombel, as long as you live in our nation, hurts me. What affects someone in the BLM or Manu, because you are an Amazonian, hurts me. Let's keep this a micro mindset of tribalism aside. And this is what perpetuated slave trade in Africa. The tribal mindset. This is what is preventing us to look at life from a collective perspective and see what is good for it has a common good for our own people. Let's go ahead and listen to the tribalism card he wants to pull.
In Guza, 2 people were killed by children of Batibo, by blood-related people of the same village. They killed their own brother.
Because he belonged to your gang of collaborators and traitors, working in the destruction of a nation, perpetuating slow genocide of our people. He openly states, when you hear our camps being hit, who are the ones leading the enemy force into those camps? It is his network. We don't care where you come from, as long as you stand on the pathway in trying to block or clock the independence of Ambazonia. If you are my dad, and you are a collaborator or a traitor, I'll be the one to pull the trigger on your head. You are not the least bigger than a nation. If you are my brother, you participate in collaborating with the enemy in undermining the future of Ambazonians, I'll be the one to call the order for you to be executed. Don't you bring that small mind game on my brother. I'm talking. That's the line that Ambazonians have taken. That's the line that the real, genuine nationalists have taken. Your blood is not thicker than a nation. If you stand with the premise of trying to undermine a nation, your head is on the plate. We don't care where you come from. I said this, and that's the stance of the egg of ceased. If you are my brother or my dad, you are participating in the destruction of the building of a nation, I will call the shots for your head to be chopped off. Why pull the trigger? We talk about tribalism. The same element of tribalism has destroyed a whole nation. Look at that Cameroon. Betty blew the whole place. That is why we are pulling the same card that they have applied to destroy even the little thing that they call their own nation. You think you are going to pull that tribalism card here with us? This is the 21st century. It doesn't work.
When you ask, they say they are collaborator with La République du Cameroun.
Then you have said it. Is that not what you are saying? Why are you contradicting yourself? You say they are part of your network in the destruction of our camps, in the torturing of our people, in the killing of our children, in the destruction of those, the future of those yet to be born. You think we are playing? Why are you panicking? Talking and breathing.
They are collaborator of Yaoundé. I don't understand the Anglo-Saxon culture that people say they are fighting for. You kill your own blood brother.
We'll kill.
You refuse your
You will kill our blood brother that are collaborators and traitors. We will slaughter them in front of Carrefours. We will not play with that. If you think you are going, you think you are kind of, you know, you bring the tribe, oh, you kill, you're already panicking now. People are panicking. You were comfortably taking money and point, oh, you sit on the TV, oh, you jump around, oh, we are black leg, bona fide black leg, bona fide black leg. You have sealed your fate. All of you.
Own blood children not to go to school that you are.
The same blood children, blood people that you bring in foreigners into our territory, our own land. You bring in foreigners and point houses of the same brothers you're talking about to be killed. You bring in foreigners in your own hometown. You show your brothers who are fighting to protect your mothers and your fathers to be killed. When they pick you, what's the cost? Death. Public execution.
They will suffer.
Oh, you cry now because we are cleaning the house. When you come and you're pointing out, are they killing sticks? When the Liberal Cameroon terrorists come into our places, are they killing the sticks or animals? Who are they killing? Are they humans or not? Are they not the same brothers you're talking about? That it is your own job. You have openly attested that they can only succeed in doing that because of you people. You attested it, right? Why are you crying? Look at his face. Why are you crying? Your fate is sealed. You thought you were joking.
There are some certain aspects that I really don't understand, and I don't.
No, you understand the aspect of blacklegism. You understand the aspect of treason. You understand the aspect of collaborating with a genocidal regime. But you don't understand the aspect of cleansing our people from vermin, from dirt that has infiltrated our territory. The byproduct of the filth that was injected into our land. You don't understand that part, but you understand the part of bringing them in to come and kill our own people, our children, burn our mothers in their houses, burn the villages, destroy our people, commit carnage in our land, abuse our children, rape our girls, burn our people in the houses. You understand that language, but you don't understand the language of us cleansing you people from our territory. They say, "Oh, you're king, you go, yeah, boom." Don't wait. Go ahead.
See that as the Anglo-Saxon culture that people say they are fighting for. You accuse the military. Yes, the military, they are people of different regions, they come together, but you are
the same military that you bring to come and kill the people. He's talking and gesticulating and any psychology, you know, this is a sign of fear in him. What have you seen? Talking about, oh, they'll come to our homes, oh, they'll go to the embassies and protest. Oh, you have not cried. We've told you that you will be on the run till you meet your maker. That's a life that you have sealed.
Assassinate your own brother?
Oh, when you bring the army to come and assassinate your own brothers, that's not a problem. But when we take you out as traitors and collaborators and execute them, you are crying. Oh, you clap on social media. Oh, they have taken out this one. Oh, the Ambazozo. Oh, not even La Republic Cameroon people. The irony is that it's not even La Republic Cameroon making a mockery of us. It is people from within us mocking our people who are yearning and crying for freedom. Crying for freedom. Crying for freedom. You make mockery of us. And when we start cleansing our land, you come and you cry. You have not seen anything. You have not seen anything.
In the street, in the most barbaric way. When I look,
this is not barbarism, right? When you bring the military, as you say, you have been blacklegs. This is not barbarism. Tying their hands and shooting them point blank. This is not barbarism, right? This is not barbaric, according to you, right? This is not barbaric. This is your handwork. This is what people are doing. This is it. This is it. Look at the bullet in the child's chest. Shot point blank. A baby sleeping in their house. Killed. Look at how I bring our people from bushes. What has this child got to do? This is your handwork. Look at his face. You're panicking. You're saying that we are, you cannot even understand that we are carrying out execution. That is your fate. That is your fate. You have not seen anything. That is your fate. Keep on doing it. You are crying. This child's soul is yearning for justice. His soul is yearning for justice. And the hand of justice will reign in Ambazonia. We will do injustice to them to allow this type of violence to move in our land. We will do injustice to these children to allow this type of people to rule in our land, to move in our own territory. And I have said this. Let us take it very clearly and to be fighting force in our land. This type of people, and to those our children in the military, they don't deserve to be buried in our land. They don't deserve to be buried in our land. We will exhume their corpse and put them for dogs to eat. They don't have any right for the land that our children, our heroes, are fighting and shedding their blood for freedom. And they clap, they jubilate when they kill them. They protect them. This is what I'm saying, that this child's soul would not spare us. His soul will not ever spare us if we leave this type of things to move around our territory. He yearns for justice, this child. And justice shall prevail.
look at it, I thought it was a film of a carnivoria film I was watching.
Oh, he thought it was a movie he was watching. That's reality, and that's your life. That's a life that just passed your network. That's the life that just passed through you in front of you like that. So when they kill our own, it's not a movie. It's something to clap, jubilate, right? When they kill ours, you jubilate, you jump, you laugh, you are happy on it. Oh, King Blackleg, as you call yourself. When we pick you and you say it's a movie, you thought you were acting a movie, right? We are spinning a table around. The tables are being turned. We are turning a table to face you. You will dance that same tune, that same music.
In front of children?
Oh, we are letting those children know that it's because of their future we are fighting for. And this type of elements are trying to deprive them of their future, of freedom for that land. Let them see it and mark it in their minds that we will not tolerate this. We take them in front of children to see that treachery. Collaborators will not be spared. We are doing it for them. You think we are joking, right? We put it in front of you and let them understand and see. Those same children are the ones that you bring people to go and kill their fathers and burn their houses, right? Let them understand that we fight for them. That's why we do it in front of them. Let them know the price of collaborating or treachery. We are building our nation block by, and that is the precedence. When you become a traitor, you commit treason in Ambazonia. That is your fate. You think you will say in front of children? No. We are letting the children understand that we are doing this for them, for a better future for them. And those who are stifling their own future, this is their fate. Let me let you understand the rationale of doing in front of them.
And we want to give explanation. Is that independent they are fighting?
Oh, you are crying. You are crying. You are crying. Well, that's the independence. We are fighting for them, for those children. So they should see the cost of trying to derail their future. That is the price your kind will pay. If you don't know that.
Fighting for? There is no explanation we should give. There are people that have decided to become barbaric and they'll be treated.
Oh, you going around and supporting this, standing for this, you are not barbaric. You say we took that action to it's a movie you are watching. You have not watched your own movie. You experience a movie on you. Let me tell you, you are kind.
As such, and many of you today saying that the government have decided to take the military. Oh, do we even know what we mean if we say the military?
See face, stress. What have you seen? You thought you were going to sit on our blood and drink our blood and feel comfortable. Your day is coming.
Government decide to take the military strategy, and some of us will even support it. But the president of the republic is a man with.
No, some of them will support the genocide of our people, the murder of our people, the killing of our babies, our oppression, the rape of our women and our children, our girls, the killing of our own people, the commuting of testing of bombs on our own people, the wanton abuse and exploitation of our own people. You will support it.
Wisdom. He wants dialogue. There are some of us. Do you people think that if they say today that the barrack of Kutaba, they release it and send it to the Norway and Southwest, those people will survive? Do you?
They have tried. Young man. Oh, look at Lois is talking. You are fighting who? Send them up. Have they not brought in mercenaries from Chad? Have they not brought in French soldiers in our territory? Have they not brought in mercenaries from Central African Republic? They met their maker in our territory. Why are they recruiting all the time? Why is Republic of Cameroon always recruiting military all the time? Why? Our land, we're increasing the fertility of our land with their crops. They said if they release the Kutaba, they release them. Didn't they release the entire place to come and disrupt the 1st of October? Didn't you see our fighters coming out?
People think that the government of the La République du Cameroun, excuse me, they don't have.
He's trying to talk. You see, all this is panic. Excuse me. What have you seen?
Drones to look at all their camps and explode.
They have drones. We bring them down, man. They have choppers. They have drones. What have they done? Cut internet, do all those things. They have done. It's beyond them. They themselves are attesting that they cannot win. Their top generals are saying that they cannot attain victory on the field. They cannot win us. What are you talking about, young man? Are you crying? Listen to what he said. Even when the journalist is saying, "Oh no, excuse me," you will meet your maker in our land. Start running. Run right to the end of Chile or New Zealand and stay in those islands or Papua where we cannot find you.
Them, they have the drones to look at the camp and explode all AMBA fighters.
He says they have the drones to look at the camps and expose all AMBA fighters. The same time, he is saying that it's because of them that the Republic of Cameroon succeeds in getting into those camps. Which one is which one? Which one is which? You said they have drones. You don't think they want to be 7 years and counting. I call the 1st of October, as a defiance, a date of defiance. You released all your empty Yakama in our territory. We marched. We celebrated it. You brought in mercenaries. We watered our soil with them. We used our soil to increase our fertility. The fertility of our land with their crops. They ran out. You are there hiring 16-year-old children, putting in the military and sending them in our territory. We are smacking them. Look at how our boys chase and they ran and enter Nigeria. Around in Donga flank. Eh? You are crying. What are you crying? You said you openly attested that the military comes because of you people that you think they cannot destroy. Let them release the entire Kutaba. Everything. Send it out. We need more manure in our soil. Let them release everything. Push them up. They have been hiring military people, right? You also talk about using drones. You talk about them using you. Oh, do everything. You people should come. When you were carrying big guns, sending those long cannons and putting them, you use even your armor cars. Beating the brakes out of them. Bring them. Your fate is sealed. You are crying and telling you, oh, wait, let me talk. You will see.
The President of the Republic does not want that late. He has said that drop your weapon, and he has opened a door for them.
Look at his face. Open a door for them. He has opened. What have you seen? He's opened a door for what? What are they dialoguing about? I want to ask you. Let me finish this.
Open a door for them. They have killed. They have burned villages, but they have a disarmament center where when they go there.
Who has killed and who has burned villages? Who? Who have killed and who has burned villages? I'm asking you. There is a whole string of documented evidence of what you and your cohorts have done. You're trying to flip the coin on us. Just show you one of what you people have done. What you don't see. Eh? What you don't see. What you don't see. I will show what you see. They have killed, they have burned villages. Young man, you never see something. Oh, now he's there talk, oh, Paul Biya is this. He doesn't want war. Oh, he's begging you people to come to. What is this? Who burned these houses? These Ambazonians. They even call them burning, even chieftaincy. Burning down, I mean, chiefs' palaces with fire. He's there crying.
Their sins are forgiven.
Oh, he's blessing that. Oh, Paul Biya will bless and their sins are forgiven. Come see face. Let me bring this face closer for people to take a look at and really see something. Fear. This is fright of someone who knows his fate. Let me close this out. Okay. You have seen fear in them. The naysayers that they said, oh, those were, you've heard him attested and confessed. Let me show you people something. When we talk about a standard procedure on what happens to those types, people think it is just something that we make up. I want to show something to our people. When Ngong came and he was capitalizing on the word summary execution, say, oh, it is war crime, blah, 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 blah. Wait, I want to show you something. You know, I want to show you something. He thinks that we don't follow international norms. We don't follow international laws. We don't know what we are doing. Let me pull this because it's very important that we put context in everything that we're discussing. Let it come up. Okay, it's coming up. Let's give it some time, let it load up. Okay, let me put it up so that we can see the entire stuff. Alias Ngong went and capitalized on the word summary execution that the spokesperson used. Let me show him something. We are at war. So he was saying that we are perpetrating a crime that was going to be, that was something to be perpetrating crime. Let me read you something, Mr. Ngong, that you go and you try to twist meaning of words to frighten who? We do our research. So under the jurisdiction of, this is on a military Wikipedia. In the military, under the jurisdiction of military law, the summary execution is still illegal in almost all circumstances, as a military tribunal will be the competent judge needed to determine the guilt and declare the sentence of death. However, there are certain rare exceptions in this rule in emergencies and warfare where summary execution is legal. Like, let me make it very clear. Ngong, you were saying that you're using the word capitalize on the no. In warfare, we are at war. So you came and you were frightening us. You think you can play that small game with us? We are at war. Summary execution of traitors and collaborators that are confessing and confirming that they are. That is the fate that they make. This is a war situation. It's a standard war practice. You hear me, Sangong? You go pick one small word to twist and turn up for this way. Oh, the spokesperson of the AMBA-REVOLUTION has everybody should keep away from the AMBA-REVOLUTION. Everybody, I'm warning you people. We know. We do our work and our homework. You get me? These are what I says. They go through the school and the school doesn't pass through them. Or they pass through school and they don't gain knowledge. You think. Let me I want to pull certain things out for people to understand. They might think that we don't know what we are doing. Okay. Look, I want to show you, even the Western water he is talking about or making all the noise about on the issue of summary executions. Let me make it very clear, because those of you who think that we are playing around, you might think that this is a joke. Share. This is on Wikipedia. This is, look, let me something. List of Allied traitors during World War II and their fate that they met. In Canada, 1947, guilty of treason, executed 27 August 1947. Edwin Bernard Martin, member of the British Free Corps, guilty of aiding the enemy, sentenced 25 years imprisonment in Canada. New Zealand, Captain Patrick Stanley, guilty of treason, shot February 1942 at Cape, Singapore, extrajudicial execution. British-born New Zealand, Roy Nicholas, New Zealand soldier with a history of petty crime. He was taken prisoner during the Greece campaign in April 1941, attracted by his anti-communist views, the Germans recruited him for the Waffen-SS British Free Corps, where Kortlander reached the rank of Unterstabsführer. He was Unterstabsführer. He was tried at the end of war by court-martial by the New Zealand military authorities and sentenced to 15 years in prison. Let me come in Soviet Union. Vladimir Boyarsky, summarily executed by partisans 1945. Mikhail Bulanov, guilty of treason and war, and executed in this. You see, executed. I mean, Herbie Scott is assassinated by the Mossad in 1965. 1987, Fedorenko, guilty of war crimes, executed. This is in 1987. You get it? So when you are making all this noise, Anatolina Markova, guilty of treason and war crimes, executed in 11 of August 1979. I just want to bring this to context. Hyrelia Vasiluda, guilty of war crimes, executed 1987. The list goes on. John Army, a civilian, guilty of treason, executed 1945. So I'm bringing this for people to understand something. Mr. Capo and that man that came and was crying. It is a standard war practice that when you commit treason, you collaborate with the enemy. During warfare, you face execution. You said when you clap and they come and kill our fighters, commit murder, genocide in our land, oh, it's a nice thing for you to jubilate on. But when they pick up your kind and execute it, you thought you were watching a movie. You thought you were watching a movie. You watch your own movie on you. Don't worry, you'll face the reality, you dance. So we'll just make it very clear. It is a standard war practice. Those of you, you have two choices. If you have been perpetuating the act of treason in our land, the only way you can come out of is organizing and setting up La Republic of Cameroon to be taken out, or you expose your collaborator network. That is the only thing that can give you an ounce of, I call you what, leniency in our territory. If you can expose the network that you find yourself in, for us to pick all those collaborators and traitors and give them the corporal punishment under standard war practice. That is the only thing that can save you. Because even if after you say, I'm not there, you go out, when we trace the network and see you were part of it during the course of this Ambazonian Liberation War, you will face that music. If you are a part of this network, you have two options. Learn like Republic Cameroon, report yourself to our fighters, learn like Republic Cameroon fighters, let's ambush them and deal with them. That will absolve you of your crimes of treason. Or you expose the network to our fighters. That will absolve you. It will absolve you from your crimes. There is just no way out for you to participate in this, in the killing of our liberators, our valiant soldiers, participate in the abuse of our people. And then you think, under normal circumstances, that you will go free. The young man is crying. He knows his fate. He knows what is coming to him. He is trying to stop it. He is there screaming, look at what he has caused. The death of our brave hearts, their network, And you think we are going to spare them? You think they deserve any form of leniency? No. If we do that, the spirit and the soul of those who have fought and died for us do not leave us rest in peace. The punishment for treason and collaborating with the enemy is public execution. If you are confirmed, as he is attesting and saying that they have a network and he's bragging, don't you think that they dismantled camps because of us? Or if the military wants to destroy them, they have drones. Oh, get out of here. They are released. They keep on feeding our soil with their corpse. They have attested they cannot win us. That young man is just panicking. Psychology 101 shows that he knows his fate. That's why he's there screaming. Even when the journalists are about to talk, he says, "Oh, excuse me." That's not going to save you. You know what is coming for you. You sealed your fate. You participated in the massacre of our people. You mocked at us. You brought enemies in our homeland to kill us. You participate in a slow genocide of our people. You drink our blood. And you sit and expect mercy from us. You are dealing with a different generation. There will be no truth and reconciliation in Ambazonia. You seal your fate. We've given you a condition of the terms on how to get out of that network. Expose it for us to pick all of them, or you lure like put the camera into our den, and let's use them to absorb your crime, absorb you of your sins. You sit in a so-called DDR center. Let me show you people something before I end this live video. I want to show them the historical context of doing what they are doing. Still, this is something I still want to show you people. He's panicking. No, don't panic, young man. You've been laughing at us. Don't panic. Now, I'm going to tell you about the story of what happened in Algeria. These are the hierarchies. These are the collaborators. Theirs were even open that they carried arms to fight against their resistance. Who are the hierarchies? The Algerians who fought against their own independence. Tens of thousands of Algerians served as French auxiliaries and combat troops during the conflict, but after the conflict, they were largely left to their fate. That's the fate of collaborators. He's already crying that what does the government should look into their crime. That is it. If you don't know, these are the ones that fought against their independence. And let me show you what happened. The price of choosing France. Shortly after the FLN announced the start of its independence campaign in 1st of November 1954, French officers began arming loyalist Muslims and tasking them with protecting civil infrastructure amid instituting chaos in rural Algeria, with the first units taking form in 1955. These are the black that were armed, as we have the Atagan boys. Harkis were distinguished from Muslim elites who had opted for French nationality before 1954, but by virtue of their class background and their lack of integration into the French armed forces. They served the role of auxiliaries, acting as scouts, general infantry, and manual laborers for the oppressor. This is what happened to them after. I don't want to go through this whole documentary. The Harkis that remain in Algeria, they said about how many estimated numbers of Harkis killed in Algeria range from 75,000 to 150,000. with the majority of the violent reprisals coming from the civilians seeking vengeance for the murder and torture of their family members. And understand what? I'm just pulling up this article to show a couple of things there. This is Zinedine Zidane. They are saying that his father was part of the Harkis in France. Similarly, Real Betis player Nabil Fekir was criticized in 2015 and called a Harki for choosing to play for the French football team over Algeria, and despite showing initial interest in the Desert Foxes. But the Algerian national football team has allowed sons of Harkis to represent the country. Abdel Majid, who played in the 1980s, confirmed after he retired that he had been open about being the son of a Harki, a position he distanced himself from by stating he would have joined the resistance had he been old enough at the time. So, I just want to let you know, you see how many of those people were killed. This is the praise that they got. Those who fought against the independence in Algeria. Those of you that are fighting against our independence, we make it very clear. You join like people in Cameroon and stay out of fighting us. You think we'll free the land, and then you who fought against us will stay in the same land that we freed. Mr. Chief Blackleg, as you call yourself. What you see is standard practice. You don't know, we never knew that we're fighting a war. You call us separatists, you call us terrorists. Which one are we? You say they are dialoguing. Dialoguing over what? What is wrong that they are dialoguing? You haven't seen anything. Continue. You have sealed your fate. And we've put it very clearly. Unapologetically, I will defend it. Any confirmed blackleg, any confirmed traitor or collaborator, you know the cost, you know the price you are going to pay. I leave it at that. We say it unapologetically. We mean what we say and we say what we mean. You thought it's a joke. You thought it's a joke. We will confront you wherever you go. During and after the war. Mind you. Fellow Amazonians, the revolution is on its right track. We are looking from within to figure out where the missteps are, to adjust it, then we move ahead. That's where we find ourselves in. We double down on it, unapologetically. Valiant soldiers, I want to thank you for your sacrifice for motherland. You know what you are supposed to do. They will meet their maker when they continue to collaborate in your death. God bless.